Joe.
Good evening. Just thinking what to say is no spoilers, please, on football matches. People might be recording it and watching later. So no spoilers on anything going on TV-wise, please.
Warner Music has taken action against your video on Quit Acting because it may contain music that belongs to them. What? That was from months ago. Silly.
Just realised that was all online.
What was?
You were saying that. So how are we all doing? What are we all up to?
Thank you, Charlie Grant.
Somebody noticed.
Yeah, you didn't.
No. Well, I knew you were going.
I remember that.
Okay.
Thank you very much for sharing us on your stream. We've got one share already. Thank you very much.
So apart from tomorrow, what are your plans? Oh, go.
Change of plan tonight. We're here after all, says Joan. Hooray!
Hey!
Wrong one. Oh well. Right.
Oh dear. Just to reiterate what we said earlier at the end of the last quiz, and also we put on on Facebook. If England win tomorrow, it means they play on Wednesday. So if that is the case, we're going to move the Wednesday quiz back 2 days to Monday. So we'll be doing it on the Monday instead of Wednesday if England go through.
If they don't, which probably won't, then we'll be our usual Wednesday.
Fran's off to a fair. Did you do your all right. Tennis, football, Grand Prix and cricket.
It's a lot to do in one day.
You off to B&Q for the last one?
Some of us have a country's birthday to celebrate. Oh yeah.
Yes, we're...
The old 4th of July.
And Canada has been celebrating too by pulling down statues of the Queen and Queen Victoria.
Oh, fair enough. Do what you want. More flyball training tomorrow, says Joan.
Mate, that was quick since the last one. It doesn't half fly by.
Right, we'll see you next week. Sunny in Sheffield tonight. Can't wait for tomorrow's thunderstorm, says Laura. I love a good thunderstorm. We don't get enough of them. Although we will. Global warming keeps going on. There are more and more of them. The world's dying, people.
A few teams in already.
So we're about 6 minutes out, it seems. What, Fran? Mark's had a drink already with the bad jokes. You're all going to need a drink if Mark carries on with the bad jokes. That's a bit too loud on the microphone there, but there we go. Let's put it to there so it shouldn't get interrupted again. Went back to work on Wednesday. Good stuff. We still can't go to work. Although we were doing the posters for some of our venues today, which was fun.
Yes.
Nice reminder that we are still in dire straits, but we have an ever-present date to look forward to, so that's good.
Got brand new design as well on the posters. They look really good.
Yeah, first real proper design we've had in a long time, redesign-wise. You got a lot of space on your side. Actually, there's space on my side as well. I think we've already got 1 like on YouTube. Thanks for liking. Thanks for liking.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have one viewer on Twitch, which I presume is Charlie Grant, so hello. Get the trombone ready, says Christopher Reese. We'll get it ready and raring to go for you. 4 minutes out.
Yeah. One thing I was thinking of, if you want to DM us some feedback on the quiz, obviously numbers are dropping, and what we can do to get more people involved, because without numbers we don't get donations, and without donations it's not worth us doing it, and we want to really keep this going on as long as we possibly can. So please give us feedback, good or bad, it doesn't matter, as long as we can make use of it. Just to get more people involved, more things that you feel that we're possibly doing wrong,
or things that we could be doing that we haven't thought of doing yet.
Yeah, all that sort of stuff. Just send it as a direct message.
As always, with things to do with music and film, we can't do because we'll just get blocked. In fact, I posted a story on my personal account on Facebook, and my thing was blocked in 4 countries.
What was it you
The picture of Jenna jumping down the stairs. Video of that was banned in Cuba, Syria, somewhere else, and somewhere else.
Why?
Because of the music I used.
Oh, bonjour, she's back.
Hello, Sarah. Good evening, guys. I'm here, but without the remainder of the team, says Roy.
Ooh.
Well, the real brains of the operations here. That's all you need.
Indeed.
Breaker, 1-9, rubber duck. Here he is. A few more people have joined us on the YouTubes.
I just noticed Charlie Grant's trying to gain extra points out of Sarah by buttering up to her. Ain't gonna work. 3 minutes for you to arrive.
Bonsoir. Getting all the European in the chat. Oh, I know. Sarah will give me extra points. She loves me, said Danny O'Shea. I'm counting it, bud.
It'd be funny if she says the opposite now, wouldn't it?
Next Friday is a special day for me, so I will do the quiz with my family here. Amazing!
Even better.
Fantastic, Caroline. And then at some point in the near future, you can all come down to Brighton and do it in person.
Yes. We are so looking forward to getting back in the pubs. And it's looking like it is going to happen. Can you go to my Facebook page and save the picture that one and put that up? I think it's quite revealing.
Oh, we're not doing Soapbox again, are we?
No, it's not Soapbox. That one. So yeah, this was. Oh, we have to shrink it down a bit. Just basically by the data coming through. Although cases are going upwards, the amount of hospitalisations and the amount of deaths are nowhere like what happened with the second wave. So that's why I think we'll be allowed to continue when we get to the 19th.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, it's you just see it so starkly with those 3 graphs.
Charlie Grant says 5 points for Sarah. I have spoken. No. Danny says, I mean, what have I ever done to you two to hate me so much? Even Charlie Grant is liked more. Even Charlie Grant.
Let's pronounce it right, Grunt.
Grunt, sorry. Charles Grunt, Esquire. So I've not got many teams on the old score sheet.
Yeah.
Which will be very easy for me to do the felt ball guesses and the scores later on. You'll save my lungs a bit of effort there. But we know, obviously...
Well, now you've got your new sounds, you might want to use them.
Well...
You'll have to save the new ones till Wednesday.
I need to sort out the voices, because we've got all the voices on there, and we only used 2 of them. And then I did the voices on Wednesday, and Roy said he couldn't hear me, so I don't want to do that again.
No.
Just you wait till Charlie and me team up, said Danny O'Shea. Match made in hell. Yeah, the Chipmunks voices are not that great, are they? We mean July the 19th.
Yeah, I think everyone realised I meant July the 19th. Sorry, Fram. Oh, it's warm today, isn't it?
It is rather warm. I've got the window closed because it's rather noisy outside. There's a dog that wouldn't shut up. Speaking of dogs, Sarah's family found a dog earlier on, just wandering about the place. Called Cosmo. It was a little lost pup. Got returned to its owner now, but it was very cute. And I was this close to saying, forget calling the owner, I'll keep it. Anyway, let's get on to this one. Start with the intro, see what we're playing tonight, and we'll be back with you in just a second. See you in a minute.
To play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it.
Whoops, I mean Friday the 2nd of July. Sorry, guys.
Doesn't care 'cause he's barely even sober. Doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying. Something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight. You're not alright. 'Cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking. He says he'll fight to defeat them. Takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak, but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. 'Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor.
Hello.
And as always, our thanks to Rats.
You can find them on facebook.com/officialrats. All one word. If you put 2 words, it won't work. And as always, if you want to donate, our PayPal is there. paypal.me/quiz actually. Any and all donations, no matter how small you think they are, always mean the world to us. So if you can, thank you very much. If you can't, sharing and promoting us on all the various social medias is also a good idea.
Yeah. And seriously, 1 or 2 quid really makes a difference to us if everyone does it.
Sarah said, what are your names tonight? Tonight, go harking back to one of the earliest ones we've ever done. We are tonight Danger Mouse and Penfold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Not too bad, no.
I've got to put my eyebrows up here somewhere though.
I have to keep saying Penfold. Shush. Okay, let's get on with your first round then. Round number 1. Mark did the lion's share of the work today with the questions, so thank you to Mark for doing that. As I was away a little bit, and then I went to go and get my hair cut.
Your haircut?
My haircut, in case you didn't notice. Alright, so round number 1 is the old Duke. Best names ever, says Charlie Grant. We need Kirk and Spock. Have we done Kirk and Spock before?
No, I don't think we have.
Oh, yeah. So round number 1 is all about literature.
Literature.
That's like TV, but in paper form. Alright. So 2 points for all these, as always. Points for first names, points for surnames, and all the rest.
I'm going to do odds.
You want to do odds?
Which literary bear was found at a London train station?
Put the music back on. When are you going to be called Charlie and Danny? Oh, that's a good idea, Sarah. I'm going to write that down. Yeah, look out for that soon then. I like that. Head researcher and head thorn on our side. Right, moving on. From 2.
Well, we will do it when Sarah's Something's just added to your shopping list.
Bloody smart speakers. Right, number 2.
Before you do that, I was just going to say we'll carry on from what Sarah was doing. We'll do it when Sarah's here. We'll call her Lynn.
God. Number 2. Which book begins with the words, all children except one grow up? Good evening, Bev Page Swan. I didn't see you there. Sorry about that. Hello to you. Alex is Danny right as he's just as much as a... Well, I'm not going to say anything like that.
No.
Sarah wants to be called Lisa. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Hello, Mark. It's me, Lisa. I went to school with you. Do you remember?
Oh, dear, she'll attack something like that. Number 3. What was the name of Bill Sykes' dog in Oliver?
Twist. As opposed to the other Oliver. Lynn Oliver. Good evening, Mark and Alex. Hello to you, Sam.
Nice to see you back.
Yes. And moving on, question number 4. Question number 4. Point for first name, point for surname. Who wrote the Discworld novels? Who wrote the Discworld novels? Trevor says, evening, Mark. You really are an absolute arse.
I like it.
I love you, Mark. It's me, Lisa. Can't find my baby. Been around the world. Joan likes dog questions. Did we do we did a famous dog, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, we did. We did a round on famous dogs.
I thought we did. I like doing those famous things.
In fact, what we'll do is, in one of the recaps, we'll ask for a list of famous things for us to do rounds on.
Yeah, famous categories or things you can make pictures of that we could do as a picture round, a timed picture round. Thank you very much. Mike and Ned from Jamie's Giants. Here you go. Have a great weekend. Best wishes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Moving on. Question number 5.
Number 5. What was the name of the book made by William the Conqueror's order?
Why is your phone making noises?
I don't know. That was an email coming through. It's on silent. I don't understand why it's doing that.
114 quizzes we've had, and you still can't make your phone bloody silent.
Well, it stopped doing the weird noises that came in at 9 o'clock. God knows what that was all about.
Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it? Now we've got the special button instead.
Oh, apparently my account has been locked.
Oh dear.
The account that they've sent the email to.
Famous wolves.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that in the recap.
Yeah,
otherwise, we'll get lost.
Yeah, I'll do the recap. Hello, Joe. It's Queen of the Random. We've got a new sound effect for you, Queen of the Random. Instead of an ominous church bell, you're now this. Well, that's very loud. I do apologise. That is now your new sound. I'm going to change the sound of that just a little bit. Moving on. Question number 6. Question number 6. Which Dickens novel features Wackford and Fanny Squeers, Smike, Newman Noggs, and Cherry Blyle brothers?
I think it's Cheeryable.
I don't care. I've never heard of the book. I've never heard of that. So, cue wolf noises, says Sarah. I've taken that off, I think. Yeah, I got rid of it by mistake. Yes, I'm going to put that to about 20% volume because that was very loud. There we go. Queen of the Random's got a new noise and it's a little bit quieter. A little bit less of an eardrum buster. Frank Halliday says, greetings, Earth people. Hello, Frank on YouTube.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Question number 7.
Question number 7.
Which of Shakespeare's plays involves a pound of flesh?
Did you know that Charles Dickens is my great-grandfather? Yes, friend, you've mentioned it before. Wonderful little fact. I knew someone who was related to Charles Darwin.
What has he evolved into? What are you humming me at? Let's move on to question number 8.
Let's. Question number 8. What is the nursery rhyme Ringo Ringo Roses considered to refer to? So what is the nursery rhyme Ringo Ringo Roses considered to refer to? I had a fact about Charles Dickens, but then 2 didn't believe me. Yeah, well, we struggle to believe some things you say, Danny. I mean, your mum was your character witness, and she's never been, too accommodating for you. So
Leave him alone.
No,
for once, give him a.
No,
I'm sorry, mate.
he's here to be punished, and he knows that.
There's something sort of masochistic about you, or is it sadistic?
I don't know. That's all on you.
Sadistic, isn't it?
I don't know. Maybe it's to do the question.
Question number 9. Shelob is what kind of creature in The Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings.
I won't go that far, can I? Yeah, I'm starting to get my voice ready for doing it in the pubs, because it's a different presentation style when we're doing it in the pubs.
You don't need Alex Go It Alone, says Danny O'Shea. He wouldn't survive 5 minutes without me. He'd start the quiz and he wouldn't turn the microphone off, and then everyone would hear you eating your crisps. Oh wait, that's already happened.
Well, I leaked and I didn't press the button wrong and burped right in their ears.
Well, yeah, I also had a bit to drink. So you don't need people. You don't need Alex Go It Alone. Sarah's replied, people say that to me all the time. My God. Sarah, your grandparents are watching. They're going to know how mean to me you are. Question number 10.
I think that was the grandparents liking
It
it.
might have been. Number 10. In which 3 places do hurricanes hardly ever happen? As Eliza Doolittle was taught to pronounce. 1 point for 2 correct, 2 points for all 3.
You struggled with that one, didn't you?
So in which 3 places do hurricanes hardly ever happen? As Eliza Doolittle was taught to pronounce. 1 point for 2 correct, 2 points for all 3. If you only get 1 right, there's nothing. No points available. You get nothing. Good day, sir.
That means just got ridiculous.
Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Right, that is your 10. Let us jump now onto the ripple. And then let's go back to there. And we'll move on to your recap. Okay.
Before we do the recap, we should do our felt balls.
We should do our felt balls.
Mm-hmm.
Have you felt balls lately? There we go, there's your felt balls.
And I have added some since Wednesday.
So as always, just all you have to do is guess how many felt balls are in that pot. The team that gets the closest without going over gets 3 points. Second closest gets 2 points. Third closest gets 1 point. But if you are just 1 ball over,
1 ball over,
you do get nothing. And there you go. We'll see on the score sheet there as well. To the left, your team names, that yellow column, as always. If you do want to just put your team name in and then how many you think are in the bot and then leave it at that, you're welcome to do so. And we won't count your score. So again, if you want to just put your team name in and then how many balls you think are in there, you can do that without putting your score in, and we will count it.
Okay. While we're on the recap, start giving me your categories that we can do picture rounds on.
Trevor says, Tom Thumb is moody tonight. I can ban you, Trevor. You might be a mod on YouTube, but you're not above reproach. Okay? So there's the felt balls for you. Right, let's jump into the recap.
I'm doing the names on on the next quiz.
You know.
Yeah. One's definitely Tom Thumb.
So there we go. There is the recap. There is Knickers, and there is the donate button.
Famous beaver, says Charlie Grunt.
We need to make a round out of this. Come on, people.
Yeah, famous something or others, or just something that we can use as a picture round.
That there are a lot of.
There's got to be a lot of, because we've got to come up with 10 of them.
At least.
To use, so... And obviously we want to not use some as well.
Kim O'Shea said, whatever Alex said, I agree. Yes. Every family's got one of those bad apples. Kim, it's okay.
I'm just thinking, what it must be doing for his psyche that even his mum slates him online.
I mean, we wouldn't do it if it wasn't her. She's the gatekeeper. Famous Frans. We can't do famous Frans, Fran, because there's only one Fran that we know. Fran. So yeah, we need there to be something that can be a lot of. Flags. No, famous things like famous Bryans or famous mice, famous artwork, famous cars. We've done famous cars. Have we? I don't remember.
Yes.
Well, there you go. F-L-A-G-Z. Said Charlie Grant. Famous pets.
Famous ice lollies.
That's a good one. Again, they need to be a picture worthy as well. But isolate, you can do like a picture of a fab and then just name what a fab is.
Yeah, okay.
I've given one of them away. Famous farts, says Kim O'Shea. You got any of them?
You do.
Yeah, we can't really put famous farts into picture form, Kim. You need to, you know.
We could do famous old farts.
Could do famous old farts, yeah. Question number 1. Famous flops. Oh, like movie flops.
Yeah, I like that.
Chocolate bars. Yeah, Mark suggested chocolate bars, and I didn't think it was a good idea, just because he tried it one time and it didn't really work. Famous 5, said Andrea. Oh, dear. Soft drinks logos. That's another one you suggested, weirdly.
Mm.
I was like, nah, they're not going to like that. Well, put me in my place. Can you please put as in, please, 1469 going to be called Bobby's Bouncy. I didn't see that. I can't see it, Sarah.
Oh, that's weird. It's not appeared, has it?
Not at all. No. Famous Fast and Furious quotes. Family. Family's all you need.
Clothing trends. What would we do for clothing trends?
I don't know. Yeah, sorry, Sarah, you might have to put it in again because I can't see that comment about Bobby. There's just one comment in there. I can see it's 1469, so I'll start there.
Charlie says, Mark and I are on the same wavelength. That's worrying.
Famous for the wrong reasons, multiple choice. Ooh. Famous families. Maybe don't be carpenters. Bushes. Right, I'm going to pop to the water closet.
Famous families? Yeah, quite like that. Because there could also be sort of fictional families as well. Characters on TV shows and things like that. His Masters, that's a possible one. Famous giants, Joe. I think there's only one giant we know of, and that is a cow. Shut up in there. There's not that many Lisas, Sarah. Flans. I have no idea on that one.
Famous what?
Flans.
Flans?
Yeah, by your best buddy.
I don't know how that would work. Flanimals? I don't know. Right, I think that's enough for the recap. That's enough.
That's enough.
That's enough. I've said it now. That's enough.
He's giving you enough time, he says.
Yes. Right, so we'll get on with the answers then, and then we'll move straight on to branch number 2.
No, number 2.
Here we go then. Rip. Then we'll get rid of the donate button, and I'll show you Knickers the cow. There we go. Right.
You're flashing Knickers then.
I did. So, round 1 at the Terratia. Famous giants. I like famous giants.
Oh, that didn't work.
No.
I'll move it up to the top next time.
Answers. There we go. Right. So 2 points for all these, as always. A point for first name, point for surname.
Which literary bear was found at a London railway station? Of course, it was Paddington.
What station does he find him at?
King's Cross, I think.
Number 2. Which book begins all children except one grow up? It's, of course, J.M. Barrie's Peter Pan. Famous ups, says Andrea. It'll just be 10 clips of me and Mark doing something wrong.
What was the name of Bill Sykes' dog in Oliver? It was Bullseye.
In 1. Is Martine with us tonight, the Norwegian contingent?
Who wrote the Disc... Oh, it's your question,
Yeah.
sorry.
Who wrote the Discworld novels? It was the late, great Terry Pratchett. Famous feats of Kim O'Shea. We'll get blocked for pornography. Fractions. What? Famous fractions? There aren't any.
He's going going through words that he knows beginning with F.
Mm.
What was the name of the book made on the orders of William the Conqueror? It was the Doomsday Book.
Isn't it spelled Domesday, really, though? Domesday.
Oh, I don't know.
Something, I think because of the Old English, Domesday, I think it's called.
All right. Brighton is actually in there as Brightelhelm or something like that.
22/7 is famously close to pi. It's Charlie Grant. I want to be close to pi. I'm hungry. Which Dickens novels featured all of those people, including Fanny Squares? It is Nicholas Nickleby.
I've never read it and never seen it as a film.
No. Do a What Happened Next from previous quizzes, says Andrea.
Yeah, that'd take us forever to find the stuff.
It would. Famous birthdays. Oh, we used to do a lot of those, actually. We could do it just famous on that day. I don't know.
Famous last words. We do have a whole list of famous last words, actually. That might work. A Pound of Flesh was the book I studied for English Lit at school. The Merchants of Venice.
Fitties, said Danny O'Shea. Well, I mean, me and Mark will be featured anyway, but it's fine.
It doesn't have to begin with F.
It's just famous things, Danny. Read the brief. Number 8. The nursery rhyme Ring a Ring a Rose is considered to refer to the Black Death or bubonic plague, even though it was written way after. Got nothing to do with it, really. It's one of those apocryphal things. It just fit. They didn't really have it at that time. What happened next? Most of them would be Mark told you the answer during the question. That will probably be the case, yes. Right. Famous jumbled faces. That would work.
Shelob is a nasty spider.
A spider. And in the game, it's turned into a woman who inhabits a spider for some weird reason.
Yeah.
And finally, number 10. In which 3 places do hurricanes hardly ever happen? 1 point for 2 correct, 2 points for all 3. They are Hertford, Hereford, and Hampshire. Famous bloopers from Quiz Actually. Quiz Actually is just one giant blooper. Right then, let us know what your score was in that one.
Yes.
Spelled Domesday in Middle English, says Frank Hallier. Thank you very much. I thought it was. I wasn't trying to show off, I just thought it was spelled differently. That's all. So let us know what you got in that round. And we'll do that ripple. 16 for Sarah.
18 for Joan.
Famous fires.
The gangster's got full marks with 20. Danny got 12.
Mm-hmm.
No comment there.
No.
Fran got 6. Laura got 10.
Nice. Spaghetti has made us smart, said Sarah. Indeed.
That was random.
That's what she had for dinner. I missed out, apparently.
Bev got 20.
Right, let's move on then.
What's next, Alex?
Round number 2 is all about Europe.
You what?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Europe.
Yes, you're a poo.
Europoo. I'm here all week, guys, don't worry. I'm here all week. Right. No questions about this.
I'm going to do evens.
Mossy, Frank and Jake, husband got 20, said Bev. Sam also got 20. 14 for the quiz of Kaz. Fires, why is that a hot topic at the moment, says Christopher Reese. Crap jokes, said Charlie Grant. European. No, I'm European. Right. Before the euro, what was the currency of Germany? Before the euro, what was the currency of Germany? Sarah said, right, I'll switch off for 10 minutes. Let me know when the animal round is on.
Question number 2.
Get rid of this music, I don't like it. Hang on.
Towels? I have no idea about that references.
Famous towels.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Question 2. What is the Greek liqueur flavoured with aniseed? That was aniseed, not anisette. That was something totally different. And wasn't broadcastable.
German current towels on sunbeds. Currency towels on sunbeds, right?
Oh, I see.
Would you like a sad trombone or a drum? Because one of them's going to happen. Oh, even that. Well, executive decision there. Mark took that. Moving on, question number 3. Number 3, what is the capital of the Czech Republic? What is the capital of the Czech Republic?
And we're not accepting just the letter C.
No. We're not having that.
No.
I think a bullet sound would be best for me, said Charlie Grant. I can find you one of them.
He's playing again. Moving on to the next question.
Mm-hmm. Whenever you're ready.
Question 4.
No, Sarah, you can't get a shout out for your dad. Number 4.
Number 4. Which 2 colours feature on the flag of Sweden?
You knew it had to happen. There had to be a flag in this one, didn't there? Had to, you know.
Yeah.
Had to happen.
Oh, I'm combining 2 together. Leave it for now.
There you go. Can I get a shout out to my aunt, Mrs. D. Menchia? For God's sakes, there. Stop it.
I still think it was Sarah who was sending those into the TV show.
Charlie Grant says thud. You've been taken out back like old Yeller. Number 5. Number 5. What sea is the largest Aegean island belonging to Greece? What sea is the largest Aegean island belonging to Greece? I've got all sorts of sound effects in there, guys. I can do anything. The world's my oyster. Bye, Charlie, says Sarah.
That was friendly.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Question number 6.
Number 6.
Oh, this is a good one. Which is the only alpine country to lie entirely within the Alps?
Think about that one.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
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 Mm.
Yep. Can I get a shout out to my best friend, Eurene? God. That didn't make any sense, Sarah. That's not even a name.
I think she's been on the beer.
Sarah could have half a beer and she'll be on the floor.
We noticed this, didn't we?
Yes.
Sarah can have 1.5 shots and she loses it completely.
Yes. Sarah had 1 shot of Jägermeister yesterday and felt like she needed to lie down. I had a lovely time out yesterday. My first real time out since we've actually been vaccinated. I still said it, yeah. Because you've always moaned that when I'll see you think you see me see something and I won't comment on it.
Oh, I shall mention that about vaccination in the recap.
Oh dear. Number 7. Which Mediterranean capital's name is derived from the Greek word for anchor? Which Mediterranean capital's name is derived from the Greek word for anchor? Yeah, you did, Sarah. Well, I went to the toilet because I was designated driver yesterday, and then Sarah had a cheeky shot while I was in the toilet.
A cheeky shot?
A cheeky shot.
Was she at Nando's?
No. We were at Wetherspoons. The epitome of class and taste. The first time you were out after your vaccination was immediately after your vaccination, said Charlie Grant. Booze for you, sir. I've already shot you. I don't know how you were still talking.
Yeah.
You stood on the floor. I said I didn't feel like I needed to lay down. Yeah, you did. You needed to lay down, Sarah.
Question number 8. Before this gets really personal between them two. Which Dutch river is also the name of a beer?
Laura says these ones are really, really tough. I'm useless at geography. We do lean heavily on geography sometimes. We should lay off that for a couple of weeks, I think. Tell you what, on Wednesday, if we do Wednesday, or Monday, if we do Monday, we'll have an entire quiz with no geography questions. Not a single one. And we'll see how hard we struggle. At least I didn't get smacked to the bits by a small child. Yes, I got punched in the crotch by a small child yesterday as I left the bathroom. Perfect timing. Number 9. Officially, what is the capital of Monaco?
I'm just thinking, small child. With your height, must have been about 1 year old.
No, they were about 7, 8.
Oh, they were doing a swing low thing.
I was a tall kid before everyone had the growth spurts, alright?
You just didn't have one, did you?
I'm still waiting for it.
You missed out.
I'm still waiting for one. Also, you had 1.5 pints and thought you were seeing bats. This is getting a bit weird. Can I get a shout out to Barbed Wire? Says Daniel. I like that one. You can have cricket.
You're so insulting.
I did say I liked it. I'm just saying the cricket.
Yeah, and then liked it so much you give him cricket.
Let's have an entire quiz dedicated to the 90s, says Laura Strong. That would be my ideal quiz. I'd love that. And finally, question number 10.
Number 10. What is the largest island in Europe?
1890s, says Charlie Grant. Mark's heyday in the 90s. Shout out to Kill Bill. Down, now. Yes, I did see someone in the Wetherspoons yesterday who dressed like Uma Thurman from Kill Bill. Told tales, I think, said Trevor.
Thought we were boycotting that drinking chain.
I didn't say I was boycotting Wetherspoons at all.
I think it's time for a recap.
Recap it is. Oh, this shouldn't have happened. Right, jump onto there.
So while he's sorting out the recap, just in case you haven't come across it, I'm one of 5 million Britons affected by this. There are 3 batch numbers where the vaccine came from India, and Europe is not currently classifying those as a vaccine. They're not approving it on the travel. So technically you could get into trouble thinking that you're double vaccinated and you're not because of one of these 3 batches. Go onto the BBC News site, it's on there. It'll give you the 3 batch numbers. But unfortunately, I'm one of them. My first vaccine.
Which vaccine was it?
Oh, it's AstraZeneca. It's only AstraZeneca.
So if you haven't got AstraZeneca, ignore that. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Oh, we've got a weird square there for capitals.
Oh. It must be the font. It doesn't like apostrophes.
Nope, it's fine.
Alright. How bizarre.
Quick look at those balls again.
Speaking of Danny's comment.
Shout out to my best friend Hugh Jorgen. I like that.
We used to have a team that
to say that.
we had a team that every week, it was a team of teachers that every week would actually come up with these sort of names. They started at A's and then went through the alphabet and came up with all sorts of names. And the house that they were living in, because they were all student teachers, they put it in the hallway. They took them home and they plastered them all over the hallway, which was quite fun. There you go, Charlie's giving you the numbers.
The numbers of the batches were not approved by the European Union are 4120 Z001. Tell you what, I can put it on the screen.
Yes, for other people can see it. So yeah, I'm the third one of those.
There we go. Not the clearest, I will admit. Tell you what we'll do. We can do that. Pop you onto there.
I'll put it above us.
There we go. So it's those vaccines.
So they're all the same, but they end in 1, 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Currently not allowed.
Just in case you were one of those. Have a look online, basically.
Yeah.
Get out of here, text.
There are trying to resolve the issue and trying to get the Europe to allow those 3 batch numbers because they've been checked. There's not. It's still actually AstraZeneca. It's identical to the normal AstraZeneca. It's just for some technical reason it's not gone through.
I'm now thinking that Trevor Fielder's comment of tall tales is a play on the fact that I'm not tall. Yeah, well, who's laughing now? I'm on TV and you're not. I don't know. Nothing
It's
like
a bit weak.
Yeah, nothing like my AZ numbers, said Roy. So he was definitely nowhere near that batch. Good.
I think a lot of Brighton people will get caught out with it.
Well, double check before you go to Europe or you may end up being stranded or breaking the law.
Yeah.
Yeah. Careful. Coppers will come after you.
And silvers.
Pure gold, that comment. Pure gold.
That's me.
Go on, laugh daily. Right, let's jump back to there.
Well, you set up the answers.
The answers. Right then, here we go. Right.
That one up.
Get rid of the donate button. Bam. My first job was from that first batch, but I won't be able to afford to go abroad anyway. Next year, prices will be massive. Yeah.
Yeah, I won't either, despite my air miles.
Staycations will be the new thing, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll go up to Scotland. It'll be fun. My batch has less numbers than that, says Joe. She's alright then. Right then, 2 points for all these. Let's go. The former currency of Germany was, of course, the Deutschmark. The Deutschmark for number 1. Again, these are all worth 2 points each.
The Greek liqueur was ouzo.
Ouzo.
I don't know.
The capital of the Czech Republic was, of course, C, or Prague. I liked Prague. Nice place. Great food.
Question number 4. The 2 colours on the flag of Sweden are blue and yellow.
1 point for blue, 1 point for yellow. Number 5. The largest Aegean island belonging to Greece is, of course, Crete. Crete for number 5. Did we catch you out?
I thought some people might put Cyprus.
What about Corfu?
Or Corfu.
Number 6.
The only Alpine country to lie entirely in the Alps is Liechtenstein.
Yeah, the term Alpine refers to the territory of 8 countries associated with the Alpine region as defined by the Alpine Convention of 1991.
So it comes to that long to work it out.
Good year, 1991. Great year. The Mediterranean capital's name, derived from the Greek word for anchor, is Ankara. Ankara for number 7. Well done, you got that one. I know. Yes, I do. Right, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce things. Right. Go on.
And finally,
No, not finally.
for me,
You can't count.
shut up. The Rich Touch River is also the name of a beer. It is Amstel.
I think it's Amstel.
That's it.
Officially, what is the capital of Monaco?
You're really touchy.
It is Monaco. Monte Carlo is the unofficial name for the administrative area of Monaco. So did we catch you out with Monte Carlo? If we did, it's time for... the QI klaxon if we caught you out.
We're getting the BBC.
I know, I didn't think about that. I'm thinking about it. Anyway, that was number 9 and number 10.
The largest island in Europe is us, the British mainland.
I think we're the 8th largest island in the world.
Correct. Stop giving out questions. Answers to our future questions.
Well, I don't think one of the questions is going to be which was the 8th largest island in the world. It'd be a bit too random.
It is in there.
I don't think it is. Right, it might be in a top 5s, but it won't be in there. Right, let us know what your score was in that round, guys. Obviously, Laura Strong probably not going to be her best round, as she did say. Let's see how you did.
Danny got 18.
Doubt it.
Leave him alone, for God's sake.
All right, sorry. Danny got 18. An amazing 20, said Joan. Well done, Joan. I thought
Look, there was no films in that round.
No. Fran got 2.
2 for Fran.
No one else is reporting what they got. That's not.
No.
That's not a good sign, is it?
No. Shall we move on to the next round?
Mm-hmm. Hungry Hogs was still waiting for your felt ball guess. Bev got 20. 12 for Caroline with a smirky face and a happy face. That's not bad. 12 out of 20. More than half. So yeah, Hungry Hogs, make sure you do get your felt ball guess in. If you've done it already and you haven't put it in there, it's fine. Might have gotten erased.
I'm just looking at the numbers on there. I'm just wondering if Morris family missed a digit out when they were doing it.
Yeah.
It looks like you've missed a digit out when you were typing.
Yeah, we don't want to give anyone hints, but we do want to be fair to you. That
It doesn't look like you've just guessed wrong. I think you've just
missed a digit.
missed a digit out somewhere.
So bear that in mind, that's all.
Yeah. Shall we move on to round number 3?
Laura Strong got 6 laughy faces. Oh, there you go. You said geography's not your strongest suit. It's okay. As I said, we'll try and do an entire quiz without a single geography-related question.
Okay.
Right then. It's now time for your third round. Your third round today
Your third round?
is all about this.
Now we've started using this, it really does take me back to doing the live quizzes in the pubs. It's
30 seconds rounds are a staple.
a
staple
major
of
staple of what we do, but we don't let them know what we just say. It's 30 seconds of. We don't tell them what the round is about.
Okay, so you're going to get a question. As soon as the question appears on the screen fully, it will count down 30 seconds. At the end of 30 seconds, the answer will appear, and it's worth 2 points if you got it correct. Sarah got 10 with a sad face. Sorry, Sarah. So again, we'll see the question. As soon as the question fully appears on the screen, the countdown will begin.
And Alex has not done the questions as questions. He's done the question and answer sheet without giving me just questions. So I'm likely to give an answer away. You know what I'm like.
Right then, here we go with the music on. No, it's not. Okay. Here's your first one. Which creatures were in the mist in a Sigourney Weaver movie?
It's like a down line dancing, this, isn't it?
Some of you may remember this is from the Dancing Cats video.
Oh, yeah.
Don't touch me.
MC Hammer.
Alright, so which creatures were in the mist in a Sigourney Weaver movie? It was, of course, a giant gorilla. It's gorillas for number 1.
A giant gorilla, that was King Kong.
A giant gorilla.
Number 2. What are pigs' feet called?
Love those dancing cats, says Joe. If you haven't been in before, that would be a very random comment. But yes, it was a dancing cat video.
Sean says, yeah, film question correct. Do you want to top up?
Oh, I missed that. I put 3 rather than 2. Sorry. It is question 2, but I put 3 by mistake.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I got distracted by that cute dog. Yeah, this is question 2. Don't worry. Just the numbers will be a bit different. That's all. I'll change it very quickly once we do the answer to this one.
Well, what is the answer? The answer is trotters.
Of course, it's trotters. All right, let me just have a quick double check. Thank you very much for pointing it out. Yeah, it's fine. Yep, all good.
Apart from the number 2.
Yeah, number 2 is in the wrong place. That's fine. So that will go to question number 2. Now we're on to number 3.
Number 3 is you.
Number 3. Which mammal has a den known as a holt? Thank you for pointing out the question that we missed. Clear mark is rubbing off on you, says Joe. Oh, static.
Ooh.
I like the fact that you actually flinched a little bit.
Okay, I've noticed I was saying to Alex, I've noticed my anxiety through lockdown has increased that I literally a loud noise outside and I actually jump with it. Bang! Stop it! He started doing that. He really has. He's been particularly in the kitchen. Particularly in the kitchen. He can. I know he's there, but he'll just randomly do it.
We were watching the Marvel films and someone got hit by a baseball bat and Mark actually went like that and kicked his feet up. Nearly spilt his tea everywhere. Anyway, a mammal's den known as a hole. It's, of course, otter. If you're not cold, it's a bit otter. So that was number 3. Question number 4.
For what do butterflies use the proboscis for?
Macho Mark, said Danny O'Shea.
Now, I was sticking up for you before. You're going to take this tone. I'll let him just full reign.
All right. He does anyway, says Danny, yeah.
The answer is for eating. Oh, we will accept drinking because it does drink from it as well, but it's to get food.
Telegrant says there is a redundant 4 in the question. Well, you're too many, Charlie. You're a too many. Nailed it. Nailed that joke. King of the comeback.
Question number 5. Let's move on.
Yeah, all right. Question number 5. Number 5. Oh, this is a fun one. I say fun. Number 5. If cats are feline and cows are bovine, then what are aquiline?
Anybody else dancing at home to this?
A lot of people dance to the old robot music. And Bev has said yee-haw. You're a too many. Yeah. You'd be quaking in your boots, Charlie Grant. I'm a regular Don Rickles.
He said, "You're too many. I'm a proper burnt."
Said the bacon.
That's what I was getting to.
Okay, so if cats are feline and cows are bovine, what are aquiline? It is... What on earth?
Equine weird.
Eagles.
There is no reason it should do that.
Every oh my god, every animation is copied from the first slide. The first slide didn't do that, so there's no explanation as to why that did that.
Bonkers, isn't it?
Weird stuff happens sometimes in this. Number 6.
Number 6. Which word for a young goat also means to fool or hoax?
I do need a top of that, if you wouldn't mind.
Let's turn up a lot when
Yeah.
doing that. Right, you know how he complains about me doing tiny little drops of water on his desk.
Well, yeah, I'm not trying to chastise you quietly while you're trying to pour, am I? Sent a meme to your messenger, says Danny O'Shea.
He's literally spilled everywhere.
All right, literally is a bit of a strong word.
It is everywhere. It went all over the top.
Yeah, it's going down your top in a second.
It's all over my jeans and my shorts.
Oh, right. Number 6.
Number 6. The answer is to kid.
Why has it started doing that?
Don't know.
Rubbish. Right. On with question at number 7.
Number 7. Ooh, this is one of your favourite ones.
Number 7. Hippocampus is the Latin name for which emblematic marine creature? Number 6. Silly Billy. Very good. After my haircut, I feel like I've got hair in my throat, but I know I don't. I think it's just
You
psychosomatic.
got a hair bowl like a cat.
Yeah. All right then. So, hippocampus is the emblematic name for which creature it is. Oh, for God's sake, it's a seahorse. Fun fact: it's the only fish with a neck, as I say a lot. Right then. Question number 8.
Question number 8.
It's all down my top and trousers. March 2021. This is Danny O'Shea.
According to Beatrix Potter, what kind of animal was Mr. Jeremy Fisher? Dan, I hadn't even noticed till you actually pointed out your error.
All right then. Question number 8 then.
And your answer is a frog.
He didn't do it on that one.
I know, they're identical.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Question number 9. Who was Chipmunk's Simon and Theodore's best friend? All right, so who was Chipmunk's Simon and Theodore's best friend? It was, of course, and now it's doing it on that one, Alvin. Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks. And finally, question number 10.
And finally, question number 10. A boomslang is what type of creature beginning with the letter S?
Oh, my voice has gone. Then he says, I really wish I could lip read. Read this. Okay, so
So it's di-do-do-do-di-da-da-da.
the face behind your question number looks a lot like a 70s shaggy rug we grew up with. I just put cat circle in Google. Right, it is.
A snake.
For God's sake. For God's sake. It's a snake. No, sorry, I won't marry you, said Danny O'Shea. Shame. Right, okay, so let us know what your score was in that round. Did we trick you with the Aquiline question? That was a bit of a trickier one. So Sarah said Alvin, Simon, Theodore do 18.
Oh, I see.
Yes. I would do the voices, but my voice thing seems to have disappeared completely.
Everything's going weird.
They're all gone. All that's left is my censor button. So, there you go. Right, let's get
The
back into
gangster's got 20, Sarah got 18.
that. Right. Okay, so let's have a quick check now about the scores on there with the felt ball guesses in and that. So I'll get that out there. So yeah, we're still waiting for Fibroid Ducks who've only just put themselves in, so I don't blame them on that one.
And they're in that, getting the stuff in there, so that's fine.
That is fine. So once again, if you didn't see it, it is there. And the Morris family have corrected their mistake. Well done, Morris family. Don't want to leave you out in the cold on that one. 18 for us, didn't know Alvin, said Joan. Gangster's got 20, Fran got 6. Do your jiggling heads. I don't know.
That was you'd have hit the random. Oh, it's back.
Quit the random.
Caroline says, 14 out of 20 for moi.
Do your jiggling eyebrows, says Sarah. Only when he
I
coughs.
just had them cut.
Only when he coughs. No, the voice is still like that. They've all gone. I've got absolutely no idea why.
Reload them.
I'll do it in a second. Doesn't matter.
Right. Laura got 12.
Wonderful stuff.
I'll let you yabba work because we're slightly early. I'll let you yabba for a minute while I disappear for 2.
Right. Well, now that he's gone, I'm only kidding. Right. Goes both ways, buddy. So yeah, we've still got lots of famous things. Sarah says, "Bye, nerd. Bye, nerd." That comes to the fact that one time we were walking across the road very late at night after finishing a quiz. Mark decided he had to use the crossing despite there being absolutely no traffic because it was about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I walked across the road and just went, "Bye, nerd." Tell him to use the air freshener afterwards, says Danny O'Shea. Yeah, joke's on me, he can't smell anything. Absolutely no jiggling going on there, Sarah, says Joe. Can you think of anything else we can do for a picture round for famous things, like famous Bryans, famous dogs, famous cats, famous... Don't know, that's why I'm asking you. Okay. If Joe is Queen of Random, can I be Princess of Anarchy? Ooh. Famous Stacks, said Sarah. There's not many. There's me, there's Mark, there's Robert Stack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but have a do. Famous cartoons. Done something similar to that. Famous gaffs. Famous goofs, famous gaffs. Logos. We've kind of done logos before. I'm trying to think of other famous things we could do that there are a lot of. No. Famous pubs, that's a good one from fiction. Famous pubs would be a good one. I like how you think. Right, let's get on with this bit then.
You like how Danny thinks?
I know. Say it ain't so. Round number 4 is...
Irregular general knowledge.
Famous mysteries. The thing is, it's a good idea, but how do you do a picture of a mystery and make it famous enough for people to be able to recognise it in 30 seconds or more? That's what you've got to think about. As much as I like the idea of famous mysteries, it's not something we can do in a picture round, really. It's not representative.
Stop stirring, Mark. I liked you.
Bad taste, Danny O'Shea. Bad taste indeed. Right, let's get on with round number 4. I'm going to do odds.
Okay.
Question number 1. How many points is the brown ball worth in a game of snooker? So how many points is the brown ball worth in a game of snooker?
Yeah, rather early, aren't we? Because there's not many people chatting, because we're not talking as much. Question number 2. On an underground map, what colour is the Piccadilly line?
That's London Underground, not the Paris Underground. Don't know if there's a Piccadilly line on the Underground on there, but there you go. Just to clarify.
Well, this is a metro, isn't it, rather than underground? Just saying. Don't look at me like
That
that.
was one of our questions, you know.
We used it. We used it, you know.
Well,
We've already used that one.
yeah. Just saying.
He's been really touchy all week.
I'm touchy. You're the one who goes, "Oh, that's one of our questions." Don't be saying that. Number 3. In which pantomime does the character of Buttons appear? So in which pantomime does the character of Buttons appear? Ooh, did anyone hear that?
I heard it.
That was weird. That was a swallow. Not out the window. That was actually me, not the bird. What a weird noise. Oh, it's very strange. I don't know how I made that noise. In Paris, the metro lines are numbered, said Caroline Brooking.
And they're buses, not trains.
Question number 4.
Question 4. Which element has the chemical symbol ES?
For Esmeralda. It's like you want me to make a crude joke about swallow, says Daniel. I'd rather you didn't.
Especially with your mother watching.
She'd probably come up with something worse, to be fair. Cat's joining in the animal round, said Bev. I like that. Show a picture of that while we're waiting. Bam! Love it. Look at us on the big screen. There's that one. And we've also got a meme from Danny, which I'm reticent to open. What's everyone up to this weekend, says Tracy Wilton? That is not, but I like it. That's a good meme. Well done. I like that. Don't have heard stories, says Danny O'Shea. You big meanie. Yeah, what is everyone up to, says Tracy. It's too unpredictable to barbecue, so don't bother doing that. Yeah, it's a good meme, I like it.
Alright, next question.
Quizzed Kaz has gone purple on the board. Sarah's working all weekend. It's a shame. I'll pick you up from work, I'll take you on, don't worry. Number 5. What is the name of the Chancellor of the Exchequer as of right now?
Point for first name, point for surname.
Yes, as always. Excuse me, that's incredibly naughty.
I won't use the name I use for him.
No. Well, tomorrow me and Mark are doing some house rearranging.
Yes.
As we've got a lot of stuff we need to get rid of. Various things to move around, get stuff ready as well.
I never said get rid of anything. I just
said there'll be things to get rid of. Also, we've got a lot of our quiz stuff to do because we take massive amounts of equipment to our various pubs and stuff. So we're going to try and streamline that, get those ready.
Check the microphones are working because the batteries might have fused in them.
Indeed.
They've not been used for a year and a half.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
Question number 6. What H is a dance usually connected with sailors?
Roy says working. Yeah, we can't all retire like you, Roy. We can't all be living the good life now.
No, we're not having Tom and Barbara as names. That would be meme city with some people.
Sarah says, I'm a chef. We don't get weekends off. Or legal working hours or correct safety precautions.
No.
Well, I'm just saying. There are laws that dogs aren't allowed to run if the temperature reaches 33 degrees in the stadium. But there's no such law for people working in kitchens. You can get as hot as you like. I've worked long enough to avert my retirement, says Roy. Exactly. This weekend I'll be mostly breathing, says Joe. Really random. You're a chef, you need to teach Mark how to cook bacon, says Danny O'Shea.
Alright, that's it. Truth has gone. You know what? He's slightly like you in his profile picture, though. He looks like a leprechaun.
When it gets to over 40 in the kitchen, I'm full and ready for my soul to leave my body. Chef whites aren't known for their breathability either. Number 7. Who was the founder of the Christian Science movement? Was it Mary Baker Eddy or Richard Dawkins? Watching England play football tomorrow, says Sam. That's true. I think most people are going to be doing that.
Yeah.
Apart from Roy, who thinks that football's a waste of time.
Are you watching it with me?
Nope. I would rather watch paint dry.
What, you going to a cricket match?
Didn't say I was a good chef, says Sarah.
No.
You can burn water, that one.
Sarah, does she work at Little Chef?
How irrelevant is that? Little Chef hasn't even been around for like 5 years.
You knew what I meant with that one.
Yeah, indeed.
Question number 8. What is the legal term For telling lies under oath.
Mm.
Who is Oath? Must be very tall.
Yeah, the correct name I think is Porky Pies. I think when they go in court, the judge goes, "You've been sentenced to 2 years for telling Porky Pies. You little meanie." That's what they say.
Is that what they say?
That's what they say.
Well, you learn something new every day, don't you? What's that?
My fasting app.
You've still got 2 hours to go before you can eat.
Yes. I'm not hungry, I just wanted to know. That was rash, said Trevor.
Question number 9.
Number 9. Oh, this is a 3-pointer question. Who were the 3 kings of England in 1066? 1 point each. Tonight's second meme is sent, says Charles Grant. Charles Grunt Esquire. I like that. That's very good. I like how quickly you make these, Charlie. Very good. It's time for me to get my comeuppance. I fully accept that. I also like the fact you've got the top picture of me looking very flustered. Ah, dear. And then Mark putting his hand over his mouth, very in a pantomime way. I like that. Very good. Very good.
That's question 3.
Right there, and your final one, question number 10.
Which organisation has the saying, "Train one, save many"?
Train one, save many. That's the scores tomorrow.
I need to take another every time. My eyes
Oh,
are
why don't you
itching.
get your sunglasses on?
You're a cheeky little...
Mm-hmm.
I can't even get to it.
I'm a cheeky is what I am.
Yes.
I must improve to be on par with Charlie Grant, says Danny. He's had a long time to practice. That Charles Grant has been with us since...
Grunt.
Charles Grunt has been with us since, I don't know, maybe the 3rd or 4th quiz? If that, probably the very, very first one. Alright, so that was your round. Let us go like that. Do that button there. Jump that into there. And
Put the
then-
recap on, and then we're going to have a look at the felt bowls.
Yes, we are. Right then, we'll put that on there, and we'll be back with you in just a minute while we tabulate and all that sort of stuff as well. See you in a minute. Here's your recap. Bye-bye. Hello.
Right. So we're going to do it slightly differently.
First one, I think, said Charlie Grant. And he says, Christ, I'm not sitting around that long. And Trevor Feelgood says, where's my sound? Here. Here.
You're really awful to people.
To Trevor? I'm not going to give Trevor the time of bloody day.
You're terrible.
The man won't even acknowledge I exist.
No wonder we don't get many people in. You frighten them away because they have a quick look in and then they see you basically taking the what's it out of
The
people.
what's it, eh?
Hmm.
Ripping them.
Stop it.
I can say whatever the I want.
Right.
I never play snooker because I've always been cues for the table. I suppose I'll get some stick for that one, said Christopher. I kind of want to ask what's my sound, but I don't want to know. Yours is this one, because you're a clown. Right. That was too much. That is too much, Danny. I am sorry.
Yes.
Royce also started at number 1. Alex, your response should have been, where's my proper name? That is true. I demand a little bit of respect, especially from our moderators on YouTube. Trevor. What sound can I have, says Sam. Sam, you can have this sound. There you go. That's your sound. It's a cat. Right.
So we're going to do this slightly differently. Let's start
With the highest. So we've got the Quiz One and Her, 1,510. You are.
over.
Fran and the Indie the Breaker have 1,500. And you are.
Over.
1489 with the Redheads. You are.
Over.
1486 for number 32. You are.
Over.
Nosky Servants of 1485. You are.
Over.
The Spectacled Bears have 1478. And you are.
Over.
The Spectacled Bears. I just said that. Quiz of Kaz have 1477. And you are.
Over.
Cat loves your sounds, says Bev. Bobby's Bouncing Bingo Balls 1469. You are.
Over.
Jamie's Giants have 1465 as well as the Kernos. And you are.
Over.
1459 for the Gangsters. You are.
Over.
A Portrait of a Cock at Midnight have 1449. And you are.
Over.
The Fire Breathing Rubber Ducks have 1440. And you are.
Over.
Hungry Hogs have 1438. And you are.
Over.
Charlie and Lockdown Factory have 1419. And you are.
Under.
Well, there you go. There it is.
Also under are Tommy +4 with 1060.
60.
And the Morris family with 1057. You also get points.
There you go. No, still haven't got it. One day we'll get. There you go. 3, 2, 1. The Crowd Sabo Selector. Right then. What we're back for you there. Joan says, have you not got a bark for Nosky? Do I have a bark? Yes, I do. Here you go. Bark for you there. And thanks, my cat brought my cat flap this morning, says Fran. Wonderful stuff.
You're obviously feeding it too much if it's that strong.
I'm going to say another factoid then, but that's also a question in the database. I am learning. Right then, let's get on with the final part of the quiz, which is the answers to round number 4.
The answers, not the answers. The answers.
The answers. The answers.
Answers.
The answers. Right, here we go then. Round number 4, answers. Alright, so 2 points for all of them. Here we go. So, how many points is the brown ball worth in a game of snooker? It is worth 4 points.
4 points. Nothing either side.
Nothing either side.
On a London Underground map, the Piccadilly line is blue. Okay.
That's why I'm called Fran and the Indie Breaker. Ah, I get it now. Number 3. Which pantomime does the character Buttons appear? It's, of course, Cinderella.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, God. I pressed the wrong button there. While Mark was coughing, there was a drum roll. The green and yellow are normally either side, says Charlie Grant. That's funny. I like that. You can have that one. That was quite funny. Quite. Number 4. Which element has the chemical symbol ES?
It is Einsteinium.
Einsteinium.
A go-go.
The name of the Chancellor of the Exchequer is, of course, Rishi Sunak. Rishi Sunak.
Who's not giving us any money.
Absolute.
Won't let us work and won't basically financially help us out.
No. Number 6.
Well, H is a dance, usually connected with sailors. It is the hornpipe.
The hornpipe.
Yes.
Number 7. The founder of the Christian Science movement is, of course, Mary Baker Eddy. I think Christopher Dawkins would find a little bit of a problem with that.
Being a celebrated
Atheist.
Atheist.
Indeed.
Telling lies under oath is perjury.
Perjury. Not porky pies. The three kings of England in 1066. We did mention one of them earlier. That's called a callback, ladies and gents. They are, for 1 point each, Edward the Confessor, Harold II, and William the Conqueror.
We will accept Harold,
Yes. Harold.
but he was the second.
Is it Harold Hardrada? No, Harold II beat Harold Hardrada, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, so it is Harold II. So yes, Edward, Harold, and William the Conqueror. And finally, a
So
question.
1 point for each of those.
1 point for each of those. So your total score could be 21.
And train one, save many, is the RNLI.
Frank Halliday said that Edgar Atheling was also elected, but king was never crowned.
Oh.
There you go. Ted, Harry, and Bill, said Charlie.
Yeah, because he was off fighting someone, and then had to hot tooth it back down to the south coast because of William crossing the channel.
William, you bugger. King Edward, how many points? Was he Edward the First? I don't think he was he?
No, he was called Edward the Confessor. Because it's you, Fran, I'll let you have 2 points.
All right. A full house for that round, said Jones. So that's out of 21. Also, the gangsters got to 21. Well done to them. What a magical result for you.
I think
I can, Sarah.
the felt balls will be the deciding factors tonight.
It might well be, indeed. Right, let me put your thingy in there. Right, we've got 16, we've got 10, we've got 8,
18 and then 16.
And then 16. Wonderful stuff. Redheads, they would like a category, something fun. And their location is Mark's house. Check downstairs, I think they've left the door open. Quick! Right, let's jump back to that one. Harold Godwinson was king, I think, too, said Andrea.
I think Godwinson was Harold the First, actually. Famous Harolds.
1066, England had three kings, Edward the Confessor, Harold Godwinson, Harold II of England, and finally Duke William of Normandy, William the Conqueror.
Oh, Godwinson was the second then. Okay.
Yeah, but Harold Godwinson is Harold II. Yeah. Same thing. So you're okay on that one. Ooh, Tinkerbell was just there, said Joe. Plus 5 points from Charlie, says Sarah. That's not working. Have a lovely weekend. Hopefully see you Monday. Fingers crossed England get through, says Bev. Harold Godwinson is Harold II, said Frank. Thank you very much for clearing that up. Yeah. If you put the other version of their name, you're scoring yourself, so swear yourself honestly and you do it that way.
Just with Joe mentioning Tinkerbell. With Joe mentioning Tinkerbell, just made me think of how songs last in your brain when you've forgotten everything else. When I was a kid, there was Disney records that your granddad used to buy for me. There was a book, and then there was a 7-inch record with it, and you would put it on and it would read the story out. And there was a thing, you know it's time to turn the page when Tinkerbell waves a little wand, and you had that sound. But on the B-side, there was always songs made up about the story. And I haven't heard them since the age of about 7. But I reckon I still know those songs. Just a weird, random fact.
Right then, let's have a quick look at those scores, shall we? Okay, bye-bye. Right, it's right there. Thank you very much. Another great quiz, guys. Glad our plans changed. We're glad too, Joan. Hopefully see you Monday. Good luck, England.
Indeed.
That's true. Let's hope they do get through. As much as I don't care for football, I don't want to see them lose, obviously. Bit of national pride and all that. Okay, so let's do it that way.
I also want it purely because of Southgate. The press have been slating him before going into the competition because of his choices and stuff. And he's pulled the trumps out of the bag.
Yes. 28 of 81, see you on Monday or Wednesday. Laura Song says 35, it was fun. Charlie Grant says, you can still remember those songs from 60 years ago. Trevor said, thank you, A. I'll take that. You've got the first letter right. That's 4 kings. I remember it was Harold II fought Harold I up north for marching on to fight William. That's how I remembered it. No,
he wasn't officially king, though.
Harold Hardrada wasn't the first. No.
I don't know.
Pop on Wednesday if not, says Fran. Okay, let's have a quick look at the scores. My voice thingy has gone, so I'm just going to have to just read them out.
Normally.
Naturally.
Well, it might be nice for once.
Yes. Okay, here we go.
And they're off.
Fran of the Indie Breaker 20, 43 for Murray's Family, Hungry Hogs 46, 55 for Quizzed Kaz, Colonel 58, 60 points for Bobby's Bouncy Bingo Ball, 65 for Redheads, Fibre Rubber Ducks at 68, as well as Tommy plus 4. The Quizman and her got 71, Portrait and Midna got 72, Spectacle Bears are 75, Gangsters got 77, as well as Noski's Servants, Jamie's Giants got 79, Number 32 got 81, as well as Bev's Brainiacs, Charlie in the Lockdown Factory with 82 points with that bonus ball at the end.
That made all the difference.
Made all the difference.
And just noticing on the score grid there, Redhead's saying Doctor Who as something that he'd like to play. We did do 4 series of Doctor Who.
That's where they found us.
Oh, is that where they found us? Oh, okay.
Yes. Joe might have been. Good night from me, Nita and me. See you whenever, says Roy. See you whenever. See you when I see you. Trevor said, goodbye, Farty McFartface. I saw what you did before you retracted your message tactfully there, Trevor. I saw it. I saw it, sir. Okay.
Before you do that, I just want to say thank you to Michael Levers, who's been our only donator tonight.
Unfortunately, that's one donation.
Anyway,
So the government won't pay us and neither will you. Anyway. But we do appreciate any donations, and we understand that if you can't donate for whatever reason,
yeah,
it's perfectly fine.
Right, let's do your final.
So we will be back either on Monday if England get through, Wednesday if they don't. Have a lovely weekend, whatever you are doing. Make sure you keep yourself safe, wear a mask when appropriate, make sure you protect the vulnerable and the elderly as always. And your quote for today is from the Ractivist that says, kindness is sharing the best parts of our hearts with those around us. Thank you so much for playing. We shall see you next week. Have a lovely weekend.
Good night.
Bye.